What is one thing you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? And what's stopping you from doing it? Well, there's this one thing I've always dreamed of doing: embarking on a spontaneous road trip across the country without any strict itinerary or plans. Now, picture it: a mix of quirky roadside diners, unexpected detours, and endless music blasting through old speakers. But if I'm honest, what's been holding me back? Well, fear. Not of the journey itself, but of leaving behind my comfort zone. I know it sounds like the classic "am I too afraid to be free" conundrum. Ever since I was a kid, I imagined a life where every day was an adventure, free from the humdrum routine of daily responsibilities. Yet, as adult responsibilities piled up, that dream got neatly tucked away into a drawer labeled "impractical fantasies." I've become so comfortable with my structured schedule, where every minute is accounted for, that the thought of spontaneity makes my heart race with both excitement and terror. What if the plan goes awry? What if I get lost? Or worse yet, run out of my favorite road trip snack? The idea of a road trip is tantalizing. The open road, endless playlists, and the freedom to change direction at a moment's notice. But with freedom comes a certain level of unpredictability. And that's where my inner skeptic chimes in. I worry about the little inconveniences: a flat tire, an unexpected rainstorm, or the inevitable what now moment when the journey demands a decision I haven't prepared for. The comfort of a set schedule, though mundane, is safe. Safety, after all, is underrated until you try living without it. Yet deep down, I feel that this fear is precisely what's holding me back from truly living. Every day, I catch myself daydreaming about the crisp wind in my hair and the thrill of discovering hidden gems along the way. I know that the spontaneity of a road trip isn't about perfection. It's about the joy of the unexpected, the stories you gather, and the freedom to be exactly who you are, even if just for a few days. It's a funny thing. The more I obsess over the what ifs, the more I realize that life is short and meant for adventure. Maybe it's time to dust off that old map and let go of the nagging need to control every outcome. After all, if I get lost, I might just stumble upon a moment so unforgettable that it redefines my idea of success. So, here's to daring the unknown, embracing the beautiful mess of a road trip, and finally giving in to that itch for adventure, even if it means occasionally questioning my sense of direction. Well, my friends, at least that's what I think. And of course, you know that you can send me your answers for the daily question, and I told you that I may include your answers in the episode itself. Well, for today, I got some answers. I've got answers from Miguel, from Aisha, and from Johan. Let me start with Miguel from Guadalajara, Mexico. Miguel said, "I've always wanted to learn how to dance salsa like a real pro. I see people moving so smoothly, so naturally, and I feel like my feet are made of stone. What's stopping me? I always say I have no time, but the truth is, I'm scared of looking stupid. My friends say just try. Nobody cares how you look. But I care. Maybe one day I'll stop worrying and just dance." Well, here's to Miguel from Guadalajara, and I hope I see some videos of you dancing very soon. Now let me move to Aisha from Cairo, and Aisha said, "Since I was little, I've dreamed of writing a book. I have so many ideas, so many stories in my head, but I never start. Why? Because I'm afraid it won't be good. I read books from great writers and think I can't do the same. But maybe I don't need to be great. Maybe I just need to start and see where the words take me." Well, let me tell you, Aisha, just try. And you will love your book no matter what. And it doesn't have to be at anybody's standards except your own. Who cares if it is on par with those great writers? And actually, who says who's great and who's not? Well, just write the book and you will love it. And let me tell you that I would love to read this book when it is out, whatever it is about. Well, shout out to Aisha from Cairo. And now let me move to the last response for this episode. And this comes from Johan from Stockholm. Johan said, "I've always wanted to take a long motorcycle trip across Europe. Just me and the open road. But something always stops me. Work, money, my family saying later, later. But I think If I wait too long, maybe later will never come. Maybe I just need to go, even if it's not the perfect time. Adventure won't wait forever, right? Well, you're absolutely right. And I know if you heard what I said at the beginning, you'll definitely know that I'm guilty of doing exactly the same thing. Well, I hope you take this road trip, and I would love to see some pictures from that road trip when it happens. Well, thank you, Miguel from Guadalajara, Mexico, Aisha from Cairo, Egypt, and Johan from Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you very much. And for everybody who's listening or reading this daily question on the website, you can send me your answers. Whether I include them in the episode or not, it doesn't matter because I will always answer you. You can use the comment section of the website, or you can even send me an email if you want. Well, my friends, that was the daily question from English Plus Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'll see you again tomorrow with a new question.